Happy Memorial Day to everybody, man. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the holidays. Still a full slate of boxing, man. That's what we do. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. No days off. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Talk about David Lemieux, man. I want to get around to this for some time. The last couple of days haven't been able to fit it in there, but David Lemieux failed to make weight in his last fight, and he's going up to super middleweight, all the way up. And talk about his potential at super middleweight, man. I think it's unfortunate for him that he got to go to the Lions Den and get his face bashed in, but maybe the extra weight might help him though. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna look at the talk about the rankings of the super middleweight in 1 minute, but I don't think he's gonna have success at super middleweight versus the top guys. So that's just my opinion right there. As far as the Caleb Plants of the world, he might have some success versus him, but he might just definitely get his ears boxed off. By a guy like that. I mean, could he beat a Porky Medina? Possibly. He possibly could beat a Porky Medina. But he done been beat so many times right now. Could he compete with a Rocky Fielding? I haven't really seen him fight. Fedor Shuvanov, that'd be a tough fight for him as well. Anthony Darrell, the other Darrell brother retired. Yurderman, the one that got beat by Chris Eubanks Jr., possibly Ronald Graville. I don't know, man. Ronald's tough. He might get beat up by Ronald. So, I mean, it's hard to say, where he's going to be at. I mean, Matt Korbov, Jesse Hart, he's a very chinny guy. Jesse Hart might be a right type of fight for him. But Hart is also a strong and long and solid boxer if you can't touch him. Yarmin Burham, if he don't go back to light heavyweight. So, I mean, I think he's a third tier type of super middleweight. I think he can sneak into the top 15, you know what I'm saying? But, him and Chris Eubanks Jr. will be a solid fight, at super middleweight if Chris Eubanks Jr. stay there. But David Lemieux said he still can make 160, but he's going all the way up. If I was him, I would try to get Peter Quillen in the ring, Jalen Love in the ring first, and then, I'd try to go for guys like, Yurderman, Graville, Fedor Shuvanov, Caleb Truex, and I just go from there, man. Because at the end of the day, he got power, and trying to make 160 might have took away from his power a little bit. But he's limited in boxing skills, so he needs to fight guys that's willing to bang with him, and hopefully he can catch him. But John Pascal, who just recently unretired, has begged this guy not to move up to super middleweight, that the competition is too big and too thick for him to move up there. And I agree. I don't see him beating none of the top guys. I don't see him beating Benavidez. I don't see him beating the Groves. I don't see him beating the Miguel, Jose Utagi. I don't see him beating Gilberto Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't see him beating the Callum Smith, Yerman Berman. I mean, I don't see him beating any of those type of guys, man. He probably can get an Anthony Darrell. I doubt that. He's a big guy. I mean, Chris Eubanks Jr., that's a good fight for him. That's the fight that I would target is David Lemieux and Chris Eubanks Jr., man. I would target that fight for David Lemieux, after he gets a fight in with like a Matt Korbov, who was a great amateur fighter, but, he's more of a 160 guy, Jalen Love and Peter Quillen. I try to go for Chris Eubanks Jr. for him, but just wanted to bring it to the congregation, to the front of the congregation, that David Lemieux is moving up to super middleweight, man. Hopefully, wish him the best. He wasn't shit at middleweight though. He won a title, and that was, based on that was just him, playing matchmaker. But taking my hat off to him. But if he can continue to make middleweight, I think he should stay at middleweight. But these guys up here is no joke. Even Golovkin is reluctant to move up to 168. But like I said, man, who am I to tell this guy that he can't do something? He might go up there. He might be fantastic up there. He might have more power. That extra 8 pounds might fill him out some more. He might be a powerful tank for real. So, shout out to David Lemieux for trying to be great and moving up when other guys like Golovkin won't move up. And I take my hat off to him, man. But the fight I want to see him fight at super middleweight is Chris Eubanks Jr., man. I think that'd be a hell of a fight for him. And, I think it'd be a hell of a fight for Eubanks Jr. at this point, man. So, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the YTBC, everybody in between. It's your boy CJ Goodfella with the Boxing Clinic, man. And don't forget to subscribe and share the videos, man, and like the videos. Or do dislike them and comment, say something, man. It's greatly appreciated. And y'all know what it is, man. We gone.